So I went to visit my wife's family in the country of Honduras on December 2005. When I was there, I was able to talk to a young man who was charging the bus fee. And I told him about Jesus Christ as his personal Savior. He accepted Jesus Christ as a Savior. When I came back, sadly, I received a call saying that this bus that I rode was robbed a day before. They killed the driver and this young man. And I thought to myself, if I shouldn't talk to him about Christ, where would he be at this moment? I thought at that moment of all the Honduran people that they're dying without Christ. And I knew at that moment I needed to go to Honduras. 4 months later, me and my family moved to the country of Honduras. My name is Josue Andrade. At 6 years old, I accepted Jesus Christ as my personal Savior. In 2000, I was in a pastor school conference, and Dr. Jack House was preaching, and I was called to preach. Later on, in 2002, I met a young lady that I want for Jesus Christ as my personal Savior. A year later, it was my wife. And we later on in 2005, me and my wife, to the country of Honduras. In that year, everything changed. So, we have been in Honduras since 2006. In the first 7 years there, God had let us start 7 churches.
Since 2006, 5 buildings have been put up, but we still need 2 more, and here's why. One of the 7 churches we have started is meeting under a porch overhang, and one church is simply meeting under the trees in the open.
I have trained 3 men in spiritual maturity, and now they are pastoring churches. Also, I have a number of young men that I'm training for the ministry.
In 2012, we started a home for orphan kids that we find living on the streets and even living in the local landfill, eating garbage just to try to stay alive. But now, they're being trained to serve the Lord in ministry. Brother Andrade and his team are able to preach in 3 different public schools every day by special request of the city's mayor, who was won to the Lord by Brother Andrade. The children are required to bring a Bible to school each day, and in the last 3 months, we have given out nearly 4,000 Bibles to school children and to adults.
The Lord has opened us the door for me to preach on the radio, and we are preaching in the local television every week. And people have been calling in and getting saved. And there's people that have joined our churches that we have started. TV and radio has really helped to grow the ministry.
The Lord has significantly increased Jose Andrade's ministry as he has faithfully served through the efforts of preaching, teaching, door-to-door soul winning, and various outreaches such as television and radio. And with your help, the gospel will continue to spread throughout the regions of Honduras.
The work we are doing here is a great one, and I need your help.